On January 12, Taehyung and Jungkook were spotted together at a Japanese restaurant in the Yongan area. The restaurant is an izakaya, a type of Japanese pub where people go to eat and chat in a relaxed atmosphere. According to people who were there that day, they both arrived at the same time and sat down to order food. Witnesses explained that the restaurant has a strict rule against taking photos of customers, so no one was able to get a picture of them, but their presence was confirmed by other details. Many people who recognized them commented that Taehyung and Jungkook looked great and had a relaxed demeanor. They seemed to be enjoying their time together without a care in the world, as if it were just a normal outing for them. To show their appreciation and confirm their presence, they both signed autographs for some of the other patrons. Furthermore, when asked about the food, they gave a thumbs up, indicating that it was delicious, a simple and straightforward gesture that showed their good mood. One of the most striking things was that the izakaya they went to was an exclusive establishment. Reservations were required to dine there. This detail is significant because it aligns with how Taehyung and Jungkook typically handle their outings. They seek out private places for relaxation, but they don't do it secretly. They prefer locations where they can be undisturbed, yet without completely hiding, demonstrating that they have nothing to conceal. Many people recalled similar moments they've experienced. For example, some mentioned their date at a restaurant called Outings, where they were also seen together, though no direct photos surfaced, but witnesses provided evidence. Others remembered their Valentine's Day outing at a similar venue, where the details clearly indicated they enjoyed these intimate restaurant dates. These past events suggest that this recent outing in Yongan follows the same pattern. Now that it's January 2026 and the year has barely begun, Taehyung and Jungkook have more freedom to engage in these kinds of activities. With their more flexible work schedules compared to previous years, it's more common to see them in public places enjoying their free time. Witnesses at the izakaya said that they both moved with complete ease, as if going to a Japanese restaurant were a completely normal and routine part of their lives, demonstrating how comfortable they are with each other. The sighting at the Yongan restaurant is yet another event that adds to Taehyung and Jungkook's story. It's not an isolated incident, but rather another example of how they share their lives. The facts are clear: they arrived together, ate together, appeared relaxed and grateful, and it all happened in a place they chose for their privacy. January seems to be a month where we'll see more of these moments, and each time they appear, the evidence of their closeness becomes stronger and more real for everyone who observes them. In a recent live stream, Taehyung said he was going to get sushi and would be back in a little while. Jungkook, who was also there, immediately asked him exactly where he was going to eat. He also asked if Taehyung could please buy him some sushi too. Taehyung didn't hesitate and confidently replied, "I'll buy it for you." After that, it was revealed that the two went to eat sushi together, which shows that they enjoy spending time alone together, even if we don't always see it with our own eyes. This situation isn't new. Something very similar had already happened on another occasion when Jungkook asked Taehyung to buy him sushi in a very direct and affectionate way. That old video became very popular again because the new moment reminded everyone of it. People who follow them realized that Jungkook has always acted this way with Taehyung when it comes to food or making plans. He asks, he requests, and Taehyung agrees without any problem. It's a way of treating each other that they repeat often, making their relationship seem very natural and not casual. For these reasons, many people have started calling this moment another Taekook sushi date. They're described as a private but not secret couple because, even though they don't shout it from the rooftops, these little details always come to light and let us see that they spend time together outside of their obligations as artists. People comment things like, Taekook enjoying another sushi date, or they'll never stop showing they're a couple, which demonstrates that these gestures, however small, are very important to their fans. The most important thing about all of this is the decision they make. Taehyung and Jungkook choose each other to share these moments. It's not something that happens by accident, they decide to be together in their free time. When Jungkook asks for something and Taehyung immediately agrees, they're showing a very strong connection that they've built over time. These everyday actions best explain the type of relationship they have, one where trust and a genuine enjoyment of each other's company are paramount. Over time, we've seen this behavior between them become consistent. They always find a way for us, their followers, to know they've been together, whether through a live stream, a photo, or a comment. It's as if they leave little clues to let us know they're still together and enjoying these special dates. People eagerly anticipate them sharing more moments like this, because each one is further proof of their close bond. Ultimately, a very clear picture emerges. Taehyung and Jungkook have a relationship sustained by these small gestures. They don't need grand announcements to let the world know they're together, because their daily actions speak for themselves. Every time they go out for sushi or share a plan, they're telling us that their connection is still there, as strong as ever. And even if it's private, they always end up letting us know that, indeed, they're still together. The way Jungkook and Taehyung interact is a clearly observable fact. No one tells them how to act or forces them to do anything. What you see is spontaneous, the glances they exchange, the gentle touches of their hands, the way they seek each other out without needing to speak. It's as if, when they're together, everything else around them ceases to matter. This happens naturally and has no appearance of being forced or prearranged. People can think what they want, but it's a fact that Jungkook doesn't behave this way with anyone else. Neither does Taehyung with other people. The way Jungkook looks at Taehyung is different, it's a look he reserves only for him. The closeness they seek is special and unique, and it's evident in every moment they share. It's not something that can be compared to their relationships with others because the dynamic between the two of them is completely different and unique. What ultimately emerges is a very logical conclusion. Taehyung and Jungkook's relationship is sustained by these small, everyday acts. They don't need to make grand announcements or tell the whole world they're together, because their actions speak for themselves. Every time they go out for sushi or make plans, they're directly showing us that their bond is still there, as strong as ever. Even in private, they always find a way to let us know that they are, indeed, still together. Sometimes it seems they don't realize how much they reveal with their gestures. Jungkook doesn't look at anyone else that way, nor does he seek the same closeness with such calm and confidence with anyone else. It's something that simply happens, as if they both know, without having to say it, that the small space between them belongs to them. This occurs even when they're surrounded by many people or in the middle of other events. Those who have observed them closely understand this very quickly. Taekook has a different way of communicating, one where words aren't necessary. They understand each other with just a look or a small gesture. This silent communication is further proof of how special their connection is. They don't need explanations or long conversations to know what the other is thinking. It's an understanding they've built over time, evident in every interaction. In the end, what remains is a clear and compelling image. Taekook is a self-sustaining relationship. They don't need external validation or flashy displays for the world to know they're together. Their daily actions, their private moments that occasionally slip through the net, are enough. And although some may try to downplay it, the truth is that their bond is undeniable. Because in a world where everything seems ephemeral, they've found a way to stay together, to communicate without words, to demonstrate that what they feel is stronger than any external noise. And that, without a doubt, is what makes them unforgettable.